All right, I welcome us once again to another episode of physics. All right, so the last time we talked about, if you can remember, we talked about a gun, right? So we talked about a gun, the working principle of a gun. All right, be it a pistol, an AK-47, a rifle, and all that. All right, and the last two classes we dealt with something called a pinhole camera. All right, now today we're looking at another aspect of optics, and that is a plane mirror. Now, join with me as we solve this question. We have an object is placed 1.5 centimeters from a plane mirror. Now, in optics, we have mirrors, we have lenses. Maybe in subsequent videos, I'll talk more on the other types of mirrors and lenses. We have plane mirrors, right? We have concave mirrors, we have convex mirrors. Subsequent videos, like I said, I'll talk about that. Now let's quickly look at a plane mirror. Now, there are some properties a plane mirror possesses. I'll give us some of them, all right, so we can search out the others later. But from what we have on the board, the object is placed 1.5 centimeters from the plane mirror. So we have a plane mirror. So let's say this is our plane mirror, and we know that a plane mirror, one of the features of the plane mirror, one of the side is the reflecting surface, and the other side is silvered or covered, all right? It's silvered or covered. Now, for a plane mirror, let's say this is, okay, ground level. An object is placed 1.5 centimeters from a plane mirror. So let's say this object, this young boy, is placed 1.5 centimeters from this plane mirror. Okay, how far is the image from the object? So we're expecting that an image will form because a plane mirror reflects light. Okay, it reflects light. Now, one of the properties of a plane mirror we must understand is this. A plane mirror forms a virtual image. There are two types of images formed by mirrors and lenses as well, all right? So they form real images or virtual images. Real images are images that can be captured or caught on a screen. Okay, so we place the object in front of the mirror, and the image can be replicated or can be seen on a screen. Okay, an example of a screen, this whiteboard can be a screen. Am I communicating? So, real images, they are images that can be formed on a screen. But virtual images, they cannot be caught on a screen. I ever wonder why you have the word virtual reality in your PlayStation games? That will be a topic for another day. All right, so a plane mirror forms a virtual image, not a real image. Virtual. In the sense that the image cannot be captured or caught on the screen. So what does that imply? That if I place this object, this boy, standing in front of this plane mirror, where will his image be formed? That's the first question you ask. Because a plane mirror produces a virtual image, the image of the boy will be formed at the back. It cannot be captured on the screen. So it will form at the back. Oh, my image is bigger than my object, right? So let's make it the same, okay? So it cannot be captured in front of the mirror. What do I mean? The image will not be produced in front of the mirror. The image will be produced at the back of the mirror. So let's say we have a screen here, but it cannot be caught on the screen though, but it will be produced at the back of this mirror. Am I communicating? So that is one characteristic of a plane mirror. It forms a virtual image, an image that cannot be caught on the screen, that cannot be captured on the screen. So it is formed at the back. So virtual reality. Imagine playing PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4. You have those guys in your television set you are controlling. They are not real. They are not real, all right? So that will be a topic for another day, virtual reality. So that's where the word virtual image also came from. Now, how far is an image from the object? That leads me to property 2 of a plane mirror. Now, property 2 of a plane mirror is it forms, are we there? It forms, the distance of the object is the same as the distance of the image. All right? Take for instance, you stand in front of a plane mirror, right? As you go back, the image, you cannot touch that image. It's not real, alright? So as you move back, the image also form the image in the mirror. Your reflection in the mirror also goes backward. So the distance you move from the mirror is the same distance that unreal reflection of you, unreal image of you in the mirror also moves. So if I move backward 10 centimeters, your image will also move backward 10 centimeters. Alright, so the same thing we are going to apply here. It forms a virtual image, and the object distance, which is this object, is the same as the image distance. Another thing you must understand, if I come for instance and I take letter 9, okay, and I put it, or letters, I take 7 for instance, letter L, alright, and I place it in front of a plane mirror. Will you agree with me that it will not show what the reflection you'll be seeing, the image will not be as letter L, alright, it will be inverted. Am I communicating? The image will be inverted. So it forms inverted images as well. It forms inverted image. A plane mirror also forms an inverted image. Now, lastly, the magnification of the plane mirror is 1. The other properties, like I said, but we'll look at that maybe in subsequent videos. Alright, the magnification of a plane mirror is 1. Why is it 1? Because the formula for magnification of a plane mirror is the image distance or the image height, the image distance over the object distance, or the image height over the object height. And because the image distance is the same as the object distance, they will cancel out and that becomes what? 1. So since image distance is the same as object distance, or the image height the same as object height, we'll have that the magnification is what? 1. So we're going to be having something like this. So that means M will be image distance over image distance, or object distance over object distance, since they are the same. And that will give us what? 1. Now, back to our question. So since the distance of the object from the mirror will be the same as the distance of the image, this is object, this is image, from the mirror. You're going to have, here is 1.5, here is also what? 1.5 centimeter. Take note, don't forget, the distance of the object is another main key property of a plane mirror. The distance of the object is the same. The distance of the object from the mirror is the same